Hey, Roger and Sean, somebody put a pretty good thread on Renlist. Somebody was asking questions, very beginner stage questions about finishing off their intake manifold. And of course, they didn't mention me at all, but which is fine. It's not the point of this video. Some of the other people joined in the discussion talking about magnesium, how it can and does quote corrode. So that led me to analyze my own procedures here, and of course trying to do it better tomorrow than I did today, for you and Sean, and because you guys put these things together when I do them for you. So this is the thing I want you to run by Sean. We have been recently putting a plug in here for powder coating. However, I think I'm going to stop doing that and have this whole thing powder coated. That way we don't have this crude overlap of material right here, which will have to be machined down and filed down. And of course, all the inner raw magnesium there is corroding, so that needs to be finished off. So I think what I'm going to be doing for you and for everybody else, I'm going to get the whole thing powder coated, and on the inside it will be known, and it will be part of the process to conclude and slash finish. Like if something does not go to you guys, what I will do is, and if I have the butterfly valve assembly, I have tools that I can smooth out this hole on the inside to remove some powder coating. That's if I have the butterfly valve. If the person sends me the butterfly valve with their manifold, I'll put it back in. So I have tools that can smooth that out and take off a few microns as needed off the inside of there, before we put the butterfly valve back in. Now, from your lane and Sean's lane, when you guys do your work, how it could apply to you, and this is all I'm making this video for you to give me some feedback on. So if the next manifolds come through and we have powder coating on the inside, what I will do is I will run my machine tool through here. It'll take off just a little bit of the powder coating off that raised ridge in there where the butterfly valve goes. Right there, that little area that's higher. And that'll get it one step closer for Sean to, put the manifolds together. Let me know what you think about that, because I think I'm going to go back to having the powder coat on this, on the whole inside like I'm talking about. So, and also the reason why this is a done manifold, but there was some blistering on it, and I offered the customer, which I'm not going to do that anymore, because this is a crapshoot, as we all know, in terms of will a manifold pop under the conditions of applying the powder coat, even if you bake it. So I offered to redo it for this guy, but I'm not going to do it again, simply because, like, say for example, I do this a second time and the whole thing pops on the top. When do I stop doing this work? So I made a video and I put it on record that for any future references, any type of activity I do on their manifolds, and if it pops like this, the customer just has to be aware of that and understand that. Do I want this to happen? Absolutely not. I don't want this to happen at all. And we bake it 30 days in the oven to, you don't like that because you want them back quickly. Other customers don't want it because it takes so long, which I understand. And if customers do give me, I don't want to say grief, but if they give me concerns about, whoa, that's taking so long, I send them to you to do the direct exchange of these manifolds. And that way they don't have to wait. They do not have to wait at all to get their manifolds back. So let me know, Roger, if you think that's a good idea to go ahead and resume putting the powder coating on the inside, and you know, run the brushes through there to you know, cut it down a little bit so we have good sealing qualities in there. Also, as you know, the O-rings that go in here, it needs to have powder coating inside where the injectors go. As we both know, and customers may not know that, but in that thread on Renlist, somebody brought it up, a very good point. Stan brought it up, saying that the inside here has to be powder coated, and you and I have never had that issue, but that's good to know for future reference for future customers and to make everybody smart. Okay, thanks, Roger.